Well, hello there and good day. Thank you so much for joining me at Dystopian Report, the place where we talk about the nightmare world we found ourselves living in. I'm your host, Jesse Pullman, and today is April 15th, 2025. It's about 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as I make this video. Today we're going to talk about Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the United States government's ability to black bag people, and what to do with the feelings of powerlessness that might come up in your life from that situation. For those who are unaware, Mr. Garcia is just one of many people who were illegally and inappropriately disappeared. They'll call it deported, but they were really disappeared in a most dystopian sense to a concentration camp in El Salvador. The nation's name is ironic, huh? Where his case differs from so many others who, I must stress, are as unjustly detained as he is the fact that the United States Supreme Court has ruled in a shockingly rare 9-0 unanimous fashion that the Trump administration must facilitate his return. The terms you use were facilitate his return. Unshockingly enough, the Trump administration has refused to comply, arguing a bunch of things that amount to Andrew Jackson quipping genocidally about rulings and the means by which they can be enforced. All of this has left me reading a lot of opinions and ultimately finding that I have nothing of significant substance to add except perhaps one thing. It's okay if you feel powerless right now. I make these videos to reach out to whoever I can to tell them that they aren't alone, to document the situation for future historians, and most of all because I know I am almost entirely powerless in this situation. However, that's also why we talk on this channel about protests like the upcoming April 19th ones. I'm going to include some protest finding tools in this video's description for those who are curious about what they can maybe do to at least speak their minds about this predicament. As we always quote from Terminator 2, there is no fate but what we make. Fate is capitalized in this one. Working together, we can create some kind of pressure, any kind of pressure, to mitigate the damage being done, maybe even to repair some of it. You know, that's all I really have to say. We might be individually relatively weak, but together we are strong. Thank you all so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, if you enjoyed it, please do like, share, subscribe, friend, follow, or whatever. Subscribe. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of 2025. You know, comment if you want to just cheerlead people on. Just say, hello, I am here. I am not going to be silenced by these people. I'm not going to let them make me feel powerless. And yeah, any support you can give by sharing this video around with your friends is really appreciated. Thank you again so much for joining me, and as always on this channel, pieces.